Good morning, dear kids. Today I am taking you exercise 8B, problem number 11. And it says, Rajesh sold scooter to Rahim. Rahim को sell किया at 8% loss. And Rahim in turn sold scooter to Prem at 5% gain profit. If Prem paid rupees, Prem ने पे किया है 14490 for the scooter, find the SP and CP of scooter for Rahim, and you have to also find SP and CP for scooter for राजेश. आप लेकर आते हो तो वो आपका सीपी होता है. अब जब आप सेल कर रहे हो तो वो आपका एसपी बन जाता है. सो यू हैव टू प्राइसेस इन हैंड. वन इज़ द इनपुट प्राइस जब आप लेकर आते हो, दैट इज़ सीपी, एंड वन इज़ द आउटपुट प्राइस जब आप सेल करते हो, दैट इज़ एसपी. ठीक है. तो अब जैसे कि स्कूटर लेकर आया राजेश. ठीक है. तो राजेश का सीपी हमें पता नहीं है, वो लेकर आया है, एंड देन उसने रहीम को सेल किया 8% लॉस. रहीम ने प्रॉफिट पे सेल किया प्रेम को. अब प्रेम ने जो पे किया है, दिस इज एसपी ऑफ प्रेम, सेलिंग प्राइस फॉर प्रेम. सो व्हाट इज सेलिंग प्राइस फॉर प्रेम? सेलिंग प्राइस फॉर प्रेम इज 14490. ठीक है. अब प्रेम को एट 5% प्रॉफिट पे मिला है. सो प्रॉफिट परसेंट इज गिवन एज 5%. So if you have SP, if you have profit percent, we have done in my previous video how to find CP. That is 100 into SP upon 100 plus profit percent. Yes or no? From there, my dear kids, you will get CP. मतलब cost price उस चीज़ की. ठीक है. So cost price is, you will get, when you solve this, you will get cost price of Rahim as 14490. तो आपको समझ में आया. सेलिंग प्राइस फॉर प्रेम, तो प्रेम को कितने में मिला? तो ये सेलिंग प्राइस फॉर प्रेम नहीं है, एक्चुअली ये रहीम ने उसको दिया है. सो इट बिकम्स सेलिंग प्राइस फॉर रहीम. रहीम ने उसको सेल किया है, तो ये रहीम का सेलिंग प्राइस है, ये रहीम का कॉस्ट प्राइस है. ओके. देन वी हैव रहीम का वी गॉट. ओके, लेट मी चेक. यस, वी, इट्स परफेक्ट. सो वी विल गेट सीपी हियर एज 13800. So selling price is 14490 and cost price is 13800. ये रहीम के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से. नाउ जो आपका CP 13800 है, ये CP है रहीम का, मतलब रहीम ने परचेज किया 13800. तो ये जो CP रहीम का है वो SP राजेश का होगा. राजेश ने सेल किया, तो जो सेलिंग प्राइस राजेश के लिए होगा वो कॉस्ट प्राइस रहीम के लिए होगा. गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? सो ये राजेश का एसपी है. सो कैन आई से एसपी फॉर राजेश इज 13800. और राजेश ने, अगर आप नोटिस करें, तो राजेश सोल्ड हिज स्कूटर टू रहीम एट 8% लॉस. सो लॉस इज 8%. यू हैव एसपी इन हैंड, you have loss in hand. You have to find CP, that is 100 into SP upon SP minus loss percent. Once you put the values, this and this, you will get the CP of Rajesh as 15,000. Are you getting my point clear? So finally you got the answer that Rajesh का CP ये है, राजेश का SP ये है, रहीम का CP ये है, रहीम का SP ये है. Got my point clear? Okay, so we have next problem, that is problem number 12. Now question number 12 says John sold an article to Peter. So John ने Peter को दिया at 20% profit, and Peter sold to Mohan at 5% loss. If Mohan paid, मोहन ने जो पे किया है that is 912 रुपीज़. तो जो मोहन ने पे किया वो पीटर का एसपी है, और पीटर का लॉस कितना है, क्योंकि उसने लॉस पे सेल किया तो पीटर का लॉस है, लॉस परसेंटेज 5%. सो फ्रॉम दीज टू कैन यू नॉट फाइंड पीटर का सीपी. सीपी के फॉर्मूला में सीपी इज इक्वल टू 100 इंटू एसपी अपॉन 100 minus loss per. From there you will get CP of Peter, and the CP of Peter will be SP of John. है कि नहीं, आप समझ रहे हो. जो परचेज करने वाला है उसके लिए CP है, लेकिन जो सेल कर रहा है उसका तो SP हुआ ना. Yes. So whatever CP of Peter you are getting, that will be SP of John. और उसके पास कितना परसेंट प्रॉफिट है, 20% प्रॉफिट पे उसने भेजा है. सो यू हैव जॉन का एसपी जो आपका ये सेम रहेगा, एंड यू हैव जॉन का प्रॉफिट परसेंट दैट इज 20%. सो यू कैन फाइंड सीपी ऑफ जॉन. इज दैट क्लियर? नेक्स्ट इज we'll jump on to our next exercise, that is exercise 8C. In that you have problem number 1 which says a stationer buys pens at 5 for 28 rupees. So CP of 5 pens total is 28. So if you want CP of 1 pen, it will be 28 upon 5, that will be 5.60 rupees, and sells them at a profit of 25%. So profit percent is given as 25%. How much should a customer pay if he buys 1 pen? So customer को कितना पे करना पड़ेगा? कस्टमर का जो पेमेंट है that will be called as selling price. तो selling price कितना होगा of 1 pen and selling price of 3 pens. So पहले फाइंड करेंगे selling price of 1 pen. You have CP of 1 pen as 5.60 और प्रॉफिट परसेंट है 25%. कल मैंने आपको एक एसपी का फॉर्मूला दे दिया था, वॉट 100 इंटू प्रॉफिट परसेंट, सॉरी दैट इज CP 100 प्लस प्रॉफिट परसेंट अपॉन 100. इफ यू रिमेंबर दिस, पुट योर CP ऑफ 1 आर्टिकल and profit percent is 25 upon 100. When you solve this, my dear kids, you will get total as 7 rupees. So you got SP of 1 pen as 7. So what will be SP of 3 pens? It will be 7 into 3, that is 21 rupees. Clear? If you want to note it down. Next we have problem number 2, which says a fruit seller sells 4 oranges for rupees 3. So selling price of 4 oranges is given as 3. So selling price of 1 orange, my dear kids, will be 3 upon 4. Getting my point? Further it says gain percent, that is profit percent, is given as 50%. You have to find CP of 4 oranges. You have to find CP of 1 orange, and you have to find SP of 1 orange. My dear kids, if you notice SP of 1 orange तो हम already find कर चुके. So our first part, this part is done. We have to find CP of 1 orange and then CP of 4 orange. So how you will find CP of 1 orange? You have a formula with you, that is 100 into SP upon 100 plus profit percent. 100 plus SP of 1 orange you will take, that is, into it is multiply multiply 3/4 upon 100 plus profit percent. What is profit percent? 50. My dear kids, if you know this, इसको हम लोग थोड़ा सा रिड्यूस कर देंगे तो you will get 25 into 3/150. That will be 75/150. That will be 1/2 rupee. So you got CP of 1 orange as 1/2 rupee. So what will be CP of 4 oranges? That will be 4 into 1/2 rupee. That will be 2 rupees. Is that clear? Okay. Then they have also asked your fourth question, that is profit made by selling 1 orange. So profit on 1 orange. My dear kids, your CP of 1 orange was half and your SP was 3/4. So profit will be SP minus CP will be your profit. That is 3/4 minus 1/2 and you will get your answer as 1/4. Now you have to find, your fifth question says you have to find profit of oranges, number of oranges to be bought to make to gain ₹24. एक ऑरेंज पे प्रॉफिट कितना है? 1/4. आपको ₹24 कमाने हैं तो कितने नंबर ऑफ ऑरेंजेस आप खरीदोगे और बेचोगे? सो द नंबर ऑफ ऑरेंजेस टू बी बॉट और सोल्ड, number of oranges to be bought or sold in order to gain ₹24 will be total profit you want to earn and profit per orange. That will be 24 upon 1/4. My dear kids, ये 1/4 reciprocate हो जाएगा. It will be 24 into 4, that is 96. 96 oranges. Is that clear? So if you want to note it down, you have a big problem here in which we had 5 questions. CP of 4 orange, CP of 1 orange, SP of 1 orange, profit on 1 orange and number of oranges to be bought to earn ₹24. Clear? Next I'll jump on to problem number 3. Okay. Problem number 3 says a man sells 12 articles. So selling price of 12 articles is given as 80 and gaining 33 1/3%. Dear kids, gain is given as 33 1/3. Find the number of articles bought for ₹90. तो पहले हम लोग के पास SP of 12 articles है is equal to 80. Getting my point? And gain percent is given. So once you have SP as 80, gain percent as 33 1/3, can you not find CP? Yes, we have formula 100 into SP upon 100 plus gain percent. From there you have to get the value of CP. Once you got the CP, naturally आपका SP 12 articles का है तो ये CP भी 12 articles होगा. Yes. Now find the number of articles bought for ₹90. अब 12 आर्टिकल्स का कॉस्ट प्राइस इतना जो आपका यहाँ पे आएगा, तो 90 रुपीज़ में आप कितने आर्टिकल्स लाओगे? क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई. आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट क्लियर? CP of 12 articles, my dear kids, you will get 60. तो नाउ यू विल जस्ट डू द यूनिटरी मेथड कि 12 आर्टिकल्स का CP 60 है तो 90 रुपये में मैं कितने आर्टिकल्स ला सकता हूँ? सो यू कैन go for cross multiplication, that is 90 into 12 upon 60, that is 18 articles. So number of articles to be bought for ₹90 will be 18. Your next problem is CP of 20 articles is same as SP of 16 articles. Now what is given here? You have to just note it down. CP of 20 articles is equal to SP of 16 articles. My dear kids, on your right hand side it is SP of 16 articles, but we do not have. So we will keep let SP of 1 article be 1. So what will be SP of 16 articles? एक आर्टिकल का SP 1 है तो 16 आर्टिकल्स का 16. So now take this left hand side down. CP of 20 articles, can I write it is equal to 16? Because SP of 16 articles is 16. Okay. So I got CP of 20 articles as 16. Now CP of 1 article will be 16 upon 20. If you want to reduce, you will get 4 upon 5. Now my dear kids, if you notice, you have CP of 1 article and you also have SP of 1 article. So now you have CP and SP. CP of 1 article 4 upon 5. SP of 1 article 1, you have took the assumption, right? Now 1 is greater than 4 upon 5. So I will say there is a profit. So profit is SP minus CP, that is 1 minus 4 upon 5. That is 5 minus 4 upon 5, that is 1 upon 5. Now they have asked you to find the profit percent, or you can call it as gain percent. So what is gain percent, my dear kids? Gain upon CP into 100. What is gain? 1 upon 5. What is CP? 4 upon 5 into 100. My dear kids, ये reciprocate हो जाएगा, ऊपर आएगा. So it will be 1 upon 5 into 5 upon 4 into 100. So that will be your 25%. Is that clear? So your main thing in this problem is to assume correctly. On the right hand side, whatever is given, this one you have to take into assumption that its value is 1. So a selling price of 1 article is 1. So what will be selling price of 16 articles? It will be 16. Likewise, I have done the problem. Question number 5. Selling price of 15 articles is equal to cost price of 12 articles. As I said to you, my dear kids, here also you have to find gain or loss percent. As I said to you, whatever is there on your right hand side, you have to take the assumption that CP of 1 article be 1. So what will be CP of 12 articles? It will be 12. Once you got the CP, 12 articles का 12 है, take your right left hand side. SP of 15 articles is equal to CP of 12 articles, that is 12. So now you got SP of 15 articles. So what will be SP of 1 article? 12 upon 15. If you want to reduce, it will be 4 upon 5. You have it in hand, CP of 1 article, that is 1, and SP of 1 article, that is 4 upon 5. CP is greater than SP in this case, therefore there is loss. How you will find the loss? Loss is CP minus SP, that is 1 minus 4 upon 5. Once you got the value of loss, you have to find the loss percent. Clear? I'm sorry. Next we have okay. I shall stop it here. Next problems you can get in my next video. God bless.